All right, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Glenn.
And I'm Tonya.
All right, it's the end of week 68. I was doing better until my Friday happened. I had a lot of things happen on Friday, and it took away some of the work that I had done.
Things that start with a D?
Yeah, a little bit. Anyways, I weighed 300.0 pounds last week, and currently I weigh 299.8. I lost 0.2 pounds. Maybe if I exhale, I could change. It's a loss, but if you shift your weight, it'd probably weigh the same. But anyways, yeah, I was down like 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds, on Friday, and then Saturday morning, But anyways, that brings me to 87.2 pounds lost since we started.
And last week my weigh-in was 141.4. I'm happy to say I'm 138.4, back in those 30s again. And so I did lose 3 pounds this week. Very happy about that. So total weight since we started 27.4, but of course I had more, but I'm glad for that.
In the right direction.
In the right direction again. Yeah.
Yeah, with me, my job, I drive and service things and whatnot. And one of the switches went bad in my truck, and the mechanic was going to look at it and everything. So he tried swapping the switches, and it still didn't work. So they had to put it back to the way that it was because it was kind of working. And then I was getting ready to go, and someone goes, "Your tires are flat." I'm like, "What?" And then I look, the vehicle's all leaning like this now. It's like, oh, man. So I was delayed 2.5 hours, and of course I was only going to have one donut, but then I was there longer, so I ended up having 4, and then, we got some sandwich stuff for the weekend and whatnot, and I had some of the sandwich stuff at the night, and I had extra calories. So between that and the donuts, my weight went up a couple pounds, which that's where all my loss went away from. But overall, I was doing fine. It's just, it sucks when you're losing the weight and then in one day, you didn't put on fat, but the scale goes up.
Yeah.
But anyways, how about you?
From last weekend when I was in black and depressed and had eaten all those calories, woo, wow. I actually at one point saw 145 on the scale. I think it was Monday morning, but I totally reeled it back in. I am very happy. I have found my balance point again, so I'm really happy. I found out that 1,400 calories, I believe I was talking about it last week, that I'm just going to go with that. 1,400 calories, then I know I always go over, and that's what happened. And you know what? Once I decided to do that, I think my highest calorie count day this week was like 1,600 and something. Perfect. And I ended up exercising.
Well, that wasn't your highest.
Well,
I guess
think we had already talked about that one day that I really pigged out. I sat down and figured out my calories. I don't think I pigged out the next day, but I think that 145 was a reflection of that total terrible pig out. I blocked it out of my mind. I don't even know what I ate now, but I remember telling you guys. And I actually tallied it up, and it was something like 4,620 calories. I think I did tell you all.
Yeah.
But it took me all week to reel that back in, but I'm so glad I eventually lost weight. I finally found where I can walk a foot to the edge, but I'm good. I'm not falling over now. I only exercised Monday and Tuesday. I had a stressful thing going on in my mind about this week, about a couple things, and one of them was that job I applied for again, and I was going round and round in my head and anxious and staying up and thinking about it. Do I really want this job?
Well, you can get the job if you want it, but you're just wondering, do I even really
want it? But I saw it again, I applied, and actually I'm ending up, now I'm not even going to the interview.
She doesn't want that one. The hours just didn't work out.
Yeah, so I have it in my back pocket if I should feel like I really want that job again. It's kind of one of those jobs that pretty much you can get if you want, but yeah. Anyways, I am totally fine now as far as that goes. I'm not thinking about it. And we video sometimes on Saturday. This will count towards next week.
Yeah. Our weigh-ins was on Saturday, but
yeah, our weigh-in that we're talking about was Saturday. We're actually videoing this week on Sunday, Easter. We usually video a week before. And post it the next week. But anyway, so that's why I'm looking a little have a nicer top on today. We just
she normally doesn't look this good.
I don't have my makeup on though, but my blouse. But anyways, today is Easter Sunday. We ate a lot, but we're not. It'll count towards our next video, but I'm not even worried about it because I think we'll just take it off during the week.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sit down and focus. Yeah. We added up all her calories from last week, and it went to exactly 15,000
Exactly 15,000.
Yeah.
But that one day, remember, I had eaten all the 4,000
something.
But I had reeled it so much back, and like I say, the
other
highest
days were pretty good.
Yeah, when I was actually
but it averaged out to 2,100 and something.
Still averaged,
calories when you divide it by 7.
Because of that bad day.
Correct.
Yeah. But I'm
You're
happy
doing better.
Because I think I'm mentally back on track.
She's mentally starting at 1,400 calories because instead of saying, I'm going to eat up to 1,400 and stop, she goes to 1,400 and then maybe just a little over.
Yeah, and I know that about myself.
And before, you were eating up to 1,600.
No, 1,800.
1,800 and going over.
1,500 to 1,800.
Correct.
And then I'd go over, and then that'd be 2,000 and something.
So by starting at 1,400 and then going over, she had a lot of 15s, 16s.
Yeah.
Right
there.
But
that's right where I want it to be, so I was okay with that.
Yeah, and that's why you had a good loss.
Yeah.
So that was good.
So I'm going to continue.
That's pretty much it for me.
Seems like I had something, but I think that's all for me too. I think.
Hope you guys have a good Easter. Keep pushing forward with your diets. I know we ate a lot today, and we're gonna have to work hard to get it off. But that's what you gotta do. It is what it is. All right, keep pushing forward, and we will see you next week.
See you next week.
See ya.